I mean, why are you here? Why is everybody here? That's what we're trying to find out. We're collecting data, you know, to try to identify what is the mission of OWS. Because the mainstream media doesn't seem to understand it. They say that there's no mission, there's no goals, there's no mandates.
Yeah.
So what is it?
I really think it's funny that the mainstream media doesn't understand. I don't know. It's very clear. I mean, you have a minority making decisions on behalf of a majority, and it's completely disconnected from it. And yes, we might point out all the shortcomings of that system that does not represent a majority. Healthcare, education, spending too much on defense, spending too little on what's important. But at the end, what it boils down to is that you have a government that does not represent its people and is disconnected from it. And it represents the interests of corporations, it represents the interests of the lobbyists and of the elites. So we're here to make some noise, basically.
And that's why the government's too big, which is another theme running through.
What you mean when we say the government? That's too big of an enemy to take on. You mean?
Well, the complaint is that the government's too big, and the reason it's too big is that it has to deal with all the lobbyists, and that makes the government swell.
Yeah.
That's why it's too big also.
Well, it's centralized. It's very much centralized, and it makes it... They have designed a system on purpose to be very, very complex. And when people like us object to it, they say, oh no, you don't understand. No, we do understand, and it does not make sense. And I think this is... I'm Egyptian.
Issues are very simple.
Yeah,
basic issues.
Yeah. I'm Egyptian, and I was in Tahrir Square when the Egyptian Revolution was happening. And I can tell you, on the 25th of January, when we went down the streets, there was no demand. We didn't know what to... Nothing that happened, we expected. I think revolutions start with a passion, and then the passion is translated into a movement, and then that's translated into a message, and then that's